Welcome back to Novia Eateries.
I'm Brian.
I'm Stephanie, and tonight we are back in the Disney area. We are at the Port Orleans Riverside Resort. And where are we having dinner tonight?
We're eating at Boatwrights.
Yes.
So it's a Cajun restaurant. They do have an all you care to enjoy menu, which we're not going to do. We're going to order straight off the menu, which is Cajun New Orleans style food. We looked at the all you can enjoy. It seemed like it was a lot of barbecue options, so we kind of feel like some Cajun food.
Yep. And it's been many years since I've been to this resort. It's been, I don't know, 20, 25 years. My parents used to stay here all the time when they would ditch my sister and I with our grandparents while they went to Disney Springs, but back then it was Pleasure Island, and they would go to all the clubs and bars and have a good time without us.
I always thought it was weird when I heard of Pleasure Island. Like, I just didn't think that was the Disney, like, appropriate thing. But apparently it was a fun place to go and hang out if you were over the age of 21.
It was so much fun. The Adventurers Club was like a little comedy, like, sketch show that you could come in and you say, "Kungaloosh." I did go when I was an adult, but then it closed.
Sounds like it.
Anyway.
All right, well, we're going to go check out the food and let you guys know how it is. We are inside, we are seated, and what are you going to order?
So to drink,
what are we going to order? Since Stephanie does a better job at reading descriptions than I do, so she's got a new task.
So I ordered to drink, I got the Southern Hurricane, which is plantation original dark rum, Bayou silver rum, and tropical juices, topped with a float of SoCo, Southern Comfort.
Bayou,
whatever.
Yeah, and you know, if you're not familiar with New Orleans, they are known for their hurricanes. I believe Pat O'Brien's is the place that is known for inventing it.
Yeah.
But they're supposed to be really good, so we'll see how it stacks up.
Yes, and then Brian got Zinfandel.
From Sonoma, so hopefully a good California wine.
Yep, and then we already got some cornbread with honey butter.
Yes.
That's on the table.
Looks amazing.
Yes, we haven't tried it yet. But for appetizers, we're going to get the French onion soup au gratin, which has Gruyere cheese, onions, and a toasted crouton in a rich beef broth reminiscent to Peter Dior's home village. I don't know who Peter Dior is.
I don't either. I thought he might be a brother of Christian Dior, or maybe his dad.
Spelled differently. But yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's Dior. And then we're also going to get the Mardi Gras fritters, which are house-made pimento cheese fritters with pepper jelly. And anytime I see pimento cheese, I want it. So.
Yeah, sounds wonderful.
And for our entrees, I'm going to do the Nashville hot chicken, which is hand-battered, crispy fried hot chicken served with barbecue baked beans and collard greens with house pickles. That sounds good.
Yes,
and Brian is going to get the blackened salmon, which is served with dirty rice, seasonal vegetables, pickled onions, and brown bread beurre blanc.
I am craving salmon for some reason, so I'm going to order that.
Yeah, it's calling out to him. And they do have some delicious sounding desserts, so we'll see if we have room later for that.
Yeah, and they got a nice fireplace right behind us, so it should be nice and warm. It's cool again today.
I didn't even realize it was a real fire. I didn't even see it.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, real fire, real heat. And so I actually can't really feel it that much from here.
No, it's nice and balmy, 55 degrees outside right now.
Oh, yeah. And this morning it was a 20-something.
Yeah, it was in the 20s.
Yeah, so.
Could have snowed.
Another cold night.
So we just took a little bite of the cornbread.
And it's good. I mean, there's nothing special about it. It kind of tastes like out-of-the-box type of thing, but.
We seem to be running into that a lot.
It has honey butter, which I love on cornbread. It's delicious, so and it's cooked perfectly. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, we kind of are running into the thing of none of the Disney restaurants really have great cornbread, I guess. Yeah,
none of it seems to be like made fresh or made here.
Yeah, or made from scratch.
Yeah. This is kind of it's like a mix, but it's still good.
We've gotten our drinks. I got the Hurricane.
And I got a Zin.
And it's paper straw.
Gotta have to sip it.
Note to self, don't just shove the straw in there.
Yeah, sip the top. She actually said there was a delay in bringing our drinks because she spilled one. So I wonder if she spilled yours.
It's good, nice and fruity. I guess the thing about hurricanes is that they can be dangerous. They sneak up on you because you don't really taste the alcohol.
That's the rumor. Yeah.
I've never been to New Orleans, and besides like driving through.
I've been to Pat O'Brien's. I think I had a hurricane there, but I only had one. So.
And there is a Pat O'Brien's here in Orlando, out at City Walk, but I don't think I've ever had a hurricane there either because they're like, I don't know, $25 a drink. And poor college student when I was going out down there was not buying a $25 drink.
But anyways, to me it's very acidic.
But still good. I'd drink it.
And that's usually a sign it's a young wine, so it's like probably 2021, 2020. It really is. Like they develop as they're in the bottle, and they get them a smoother finish. She's smiling because she thinks I'm full of
poop. Yeah. But no, I was just smiling because we were talking last night about, or last week, I guess, when you're watching this, about how sommeliers have to train so hard, and like I don't know how they do it. But
yeah, I mean they get crazy. They're like they put all these things in there that I can't taste. Like our example, the Coca-Cola. Like I taste fruit and I taste acid.
I taste grapes, fermented grapes.
All right, you want to try yours?
Sure. We got our appetizers.
Yes, and they look and smell delicious. So especially Stephanie's like the red bell peppers on top of the pimento cheese. It smells so good right now.
It's good. I like the pepper jelly that's on the top. It goes perfect with it. It's got like a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of heat with the crunchiness, and then the creaminess of the pimento cheese. It kind of goes perfectly together, and I love pimento cheese. So.
And you know what's funny is like I've never had a really good pimento cheese. I really haven't, and this is delicious. Like this is what I think pimento cheese is supposed to taste like wherever you go. But Stephanie's right. There's a little bit of heat in there, which I love.
Yeah.
And the contrast of the creamy cheese and the red bell peppers,
and it's
so good.
It's on top of arugula, so I got arugula in my bite. I don't know if Brian did, but that adds like a pepperness to it.
So I'm going to try the French onion soup, which the onions smell wonderful. They smell like they were
stewed.
No, not stewed. They were like sautéed, but perfectly, almost to the point where they're burnt, but they're not. It's good. The broth is a little salty for me. But it's very bold flavor and deep flavor. So it's delicious. I know Steph's gonna love it because she loves salt more than I do. But it's perfect for a day like this.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's got, I think it's got a perfect amount of saltiness for me.
Yeah.
And you can't go wrong with cheese, bread, onions. And the soup is perfect for a nice chilly day.
Yeah, it really is. And you can really taste like the depth of the broth, like very beefy, very very salty.
And we know how much of a labor of love making it is.
Yeah.
Making French onion soup.
Yeah.
Our meals are here. Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
Oh, you can go first. Ladies first.
All right, so I've got some greens. So there's a little bit of seasonal vegetables. Looks like carrots, zucchini.
Some greens.
And
some
baked
red
beans. And I can smell the barbecue on that. And then the chicken.
Let's sneak a bite of your red beans while you're doing that.
The chicken looks very fried.
Oh, no. Those are barbecued beans. You're right. Greens are delicious. They're nice and tender. They got some pork in there, some pepper, some spice. They're really good.
I do like the breading on the outside. It's nice and crispy and crunchy. And the chicken's a little dry, but overall, I'm not disappointed.
Yeah, and the vegetables on the side, they're marinated, which I love.
Oh, are they pickled?
Yeah, they're pickled, which I love. I'm into pickled things right now. But the fish, she asked me how I wanted it cooked, if I wanted it medium, because that's how it comes. And I said less than medium, and they did a wonderful job. Like it is, try that. It is so tender, so juicy, so flavorful, not dry at all. So I'm happy. The green beans are al dente. Wish they were cooked a little bit more, but I do like the crunch in my mouth. And they have a good flavor. They got a little salt on them. And I believe pepper. There's something, a little bite to it. The dirty rice is really spicy. A lot of pepper. And probably cayenne. I love spicy food, so I like it.
Initially, it doesn't have a big spice, but it's like once it sits in your mouth, the heat comes.
Yeah. I'm feeling it, and I love it. So, you want to try your beans and your greens?
I did. The beans, they are barbecued baked beans. I would have liked more of a little bit of a sweetness to them, but overall, you know, if you like baked beans, you'd like these beans. I mean, they've got like some sort of pork or something in there along with them.
Yeah.
And then with the greens, they've been like stewed for a really long time. There's some heat in that as well, along with the pork, and I think there's like garlic and onions.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I think the greens are delicious. I really like them.
It's probably one of the best things on the plate.
I have all the spice from my mouth, from all the dirty rice and the other things that are spicy. So it actually makes the chicken spicier, which I love. But Stephanie's right, it's a little overcooked, a little dry.
I'm not mad at it.
I like it just a little bit more moist.
All right, so we're gonna finish up here.
Yeah.
It's gotten a little bit more crowded behind us, around us.
Yeah.
And we will report back. I mean, if we get a dessert, we'll come back for that. Brian did get another glass of wine. It's the same thing, so nothing new to report there. And
yeah, we're probably going to walk around a little bit after. And we haven't really looked at this place before, so see what they have and maybe do a little walk around.
Yep. So we have walked over to the, what is this called? French Quarter.
Yes.
I couldn't remember again.
Scat Cat's Cafe.
Yes.
And
So
got a cafe au lait and
a cappuccino.
a cup of chino.
And 3 Mickey beignets with chocolate dipping sauce. You get 1 dipping sauce with each order, so.
Oh. So if you order 6, you get 2?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I didn't look at that part, but they are cute, Mickey shaped.
Yes. Can't beat that.
And all of the tables have
New
a...
Orleans, just let's go and blow the powdered sugar on somebody, but that's really rude, so I won't do it.
And that's not what you're supposed to do.
I scared Stephanie. She's not really going to do
Are you
it.
going to call me my sister's name? Oh, you got it all over yourself.
Yeah, you're supposed to get all over you. I mean, they're good. Oh,
How do you beat fried dough?
yeah. Fried donuts with powdered sugar is delicious.
Let's try the dipping sauce. And of course, you have to go for the ear because that's the easiest part to bite. The chocolate is like a dark chocolate. You know the problem that just happened with me that happens with like beignets and powdered donuts is when you inhale while taking a bite and the powdered sugar hits the back of your throat. I think they're good. I mean, a nice sweet treat.
The chocolate is delicious. It's like Stephanie said, it's dark, it's rich. Like, I love dark chocolate. I'm thinking about putting some in my coffee.
That would probably be really good. So we have finished our meal here at Boatwrights. And overall, I think it was a great experience. Great dining, great service, great food. What about you?
Yes, in a nutshell, that sums it up. Yeah, I mean, it was about a third of the cost of the dinner with the California Grill. The food was delicious. My fish was cooked excellent. Quite a few things I liked. I liked the greens. I liked Stephanie's chicken. It was a tiny bit dry, but I did get a piece that was moist on the middle, so that was good. I loved the fish, and I loved the pimento cheese. That was so good. So if you like cheese and you like pimentos, like I would definitely order that because it is wonderful.
Yeah.
It has like a red
Pepper jelly.
bell pepper jelly on top. That's just, it's phenomenal.
Yep. And I mean, my favorite thing was probably the pimento cheese balls, the Mardi Gras balls or Mardi Gras fritters, I think is what they were called. Those were my favorite, and I did really like the chicken. I liked the breading on the chicken. It was really, had a nice spice and was crunchy and crispy and just perfect. But the chicken was a little bit dry. But overall, I'm not disappointed. I am satisfied with my whole meal. We were talking while we were eating that everything here is a little bit spicy, has a little bit of a kick. So I think you could ask them to like scale it back maybe. I mean, maybe not for the rice, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I think,
or ask
you know,
for
you just got to
recommendation.
ask, yeah, because the shrimp and grits is usually not spicy. They'll leave that to you if you want to add like some Tabasco sauce or some sort of sauce inside. But typically they're not, so that might be a safe play. Jambalaya is not typically really spicy, like hot spicy. It does have a lot of spices in it, but not heat-wise. So I think the things we got, yeah, they were definitely spicy. And then the side items that came with it were spicy too. So yeah, there was some spice. Just ask, but typically Creole cooking, Cajun cooking is going to be spicy. So I would ask before ordering. But I love the spice. It wasn't too hot for me. It sounds like it might have been a little bit hot for you.
I liked it. I mean, it was perfect. I think it just was like the right amount of heat. Like even tasting Brian's rice, like initially there was no heat, and then like it kind of just kicked back. Yeah, and it was good. I liked it all.
I had a burn on my tongue for most of the time I was eating, and I love that. Yeah.
So now we're gonna try to find some
beignets.
Some beignets. They're over at the other resort. This is Riverside. The other one was...
I have no idea.
I've already spaced out. One hurricane has got me spaced. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Give us a follow on Instagram under No BS Eateries. Yep. We hope you have a fantastic week.
Yep. Bye, guys.
Bye.